have been asking me why I'm talking too much about Reggie, hyping Reggie this, Reggie that. So today, the opportunity for you to talk about yourself is here. Especially, it's coming at a time where we are spotlighting, and it's a sport festival.
Yeah.
In Oz, we give chance to anybody or anyone that has done something outstanding, someone who has inspired people or potentially going to inspire people, and something that we should really keep an eye or an ear out. And you are one of those people who stood out this year. And the last year and the year before that. So I think it is worth it at this moment. So I want to ask you, what inspired you to start, and how has your journey evolved over time?
What inspired me to start? I've started music for quite when I was a kid, and I just love music. But the thing is that I took a long break and came to Denmark and studied. So at some point, I felt like I need to go back to music, because this is one thing I do all the time and I never stop doing. So it's actually inside of me.
Yeah.
I love what I do, and yeah.
So your inspiration came from within?
Yeah, it came from within.
Okay. And how have you evolved over time?
Well, from being open-minded, learning from one of my job to the next one, trying to make sure that I make something more beautiful than the one I did before.
Yeah.
And also try to listen to my audience and see what it wants and stuff.
Yeah. I dived deep into your start and all of that, but I never actually asked you, who is Reggie? As in, what is your name? Because I keep saying Reggie Black. Maybe that's not your name. Who are you?
Oh, my name is Reggie Black. My name is Reginald. Reginald comes. It's my birth name. And I'm from Nigeria, Delta State.
Yeah.
And I grew up in Lagos.
Oga.
Street of Lagos. And yeah, the Black, it came from when I was in a group called Black Rhymes.
No?
So we are like group of 4 people and with different names, and also comes with a black. So I decided to maintain my name because they are already known with that name back home.
Okay.
So
and you wanted to keep a bit of your home self and your Europe Afro self.
Exactly.
Which answers a question I might ask a little bit later. Well, into something that has been a biggest challenge, I would say, moving from one continent to another continent, and then the sound you're bringing is not what people are used to here. So my question would be, what has been the biggest challenge in transitioning onto the European music market with rather a foreign audience, if I might say?
Well,
your biggest challenge?
I would say my biggest challenge is actually the language.
Yeah?
And
do you sing in Danish?
I know, I sing in Pidgin English. It's Nigerian English, right? But I try to make sure I also use a bit of English so they will be able to understand fully what the song is all about.
Yeah.
And when I do most of the songs, I remember when I first started, people were like, oh, we didn't understand what you said.
No.
So from there, I listened and I decided to change a little bit and put more of English in the songs. So and those the language in general. But as time comes, the old understanding thing is gonna grow better and better and better.
I hope so.
It is, because I already made so much lovely songs that are gonna be out soon, and it's gonna be very much understanding.
Yeah. And I feel like when you say people never really understood your music, at least the language of whatever it is you were singing about, so you kind of had to change it for everybody to be able to internalize what you're saying. So which I feel like it compromises a bit of your identity in a way, if you ask me anyway. So I would rather want to hear now how you've managed to maintain that sense of identity while dropping that sound or that English or the pidgin English, which is your English, just so you can accommodate the European listener or someone who will consume your music. So how or what have you done to maintain that identity of self?
The thing is, I didn't totally drop my own culture or my own language. I didn't totally drop it. It's still inside of it. It's still inside of my music. The thing is that I just only try to like put a little bit of the the general language everybody understands, so that they will be able to understand what I said in general. And then I still continue with my own culture and my own language.
Well, you haven't really lost yourself, in other words. Yourself is within the craft that you're still doing, however much you're trying to give the global market that you're trying to entertain. What they want, you still give them something that keeps you grounded as Reggie.
Exactly.
I think that's a beautiful thing, You haven't lost yourself. But most of all, what do you think is that one thing, the crowd that you're trying to share your own roots with and also keep them not bored? Because imagine if I came to your house and I started, cooking for you my motherland food, and I tell you, you cannot dress like this, you just have to dress like this for me to be able to see you. I imagine it would be a challenge, right? So while you still don't want to lose yourself, and also you want to captivate this market because you need someone to buy your music.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you think is that one thing that people actually get interested in most of the time when they give your music time and they listen to it?
Yeah, I think it's the energy in the music. And I also think it's most of the lyrics also. My audience actually love my lyrics. I was surprised when I heard the crowd singing the last part of my lyrics, and I was like, whoa.
Is this can I be a prisoner for? But this is simple. Everybody wants to get that. I feel like that one was really easy for everybody. But one thing, at least maybe CJJ, I feel like that. What does CJJ mean though? Because I feel
CJJ
people sing it a lot.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
Yeah, and people also sing that CJJ.
Yeah, that's one that came to my mind, because I always capture crowds singing along to your part of the song when you're singing CJJ. Speaking of CJJ, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a short break and you listen to the song I'm talking about. When we get back, you getting some more of REGIBLACK, so don't you touch that dial. It's still Spot Festival, and our spotlight act is REGIBLACK, living in Denmark, originally from Nigeria. DJ X-AFRO my name, stick around.
Monique CJJ, CJJ, CJJ. Monique CJJ, CJJ, CJJ.
We are getting a live show. I mean, you on the front row of this show. I love it. What does CJJ mean? We always say, we could be here insulting ourselves. You're saying, are you all stupid? And yes, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. So I don't know. What does CJJ mean?
CJJ is a Yoruba language. It means take it easy. Take life easy. Actually, that I got inspired from because in general, everyone, we do stuff, and sometimes we need to take at least a step back and see what we're doing, right? So I just put it in a very short way for everyone, like just take it easy. So in life, take it easy. In whatever you're doing, take it easy. If you feel you're being pressured, just take a step back and then.
And you know what? If you ask me, I think that song fits a lot in the context of this country. Like, people just need to take it easy. People are like way too tense. People, you meet somebody on the street and like, if it is something, I mean, if you miss an appointment by a minute, somebody's losing hair that day.
Exactly.
I feel that's not exactly where we come from. I understand we gotta respect people's time, among other things, but take it easy, breathe. Like they like to say, trek ver. In that sense, I want to ask you, do you actually feel pressure to represent Africa in a certain way when you're showing Europe, or you're sharing this side of the world, your music? Do you feel pressure to represent what Africa really is?
I don't feel pressured. I'm very proud African, proud Nigerian. and two, Afrobeat is not something that is quite big right now in Europe, and it's more of we introducing Afrobeat to the Western world, and so far it's going well, and I'm proud of what I do. I know this is what I love doing, and I think it's a good thing that I'm doing or we're doing, because then we're showing the Western world how African culture actually is, We're more like very happy and dancing no matter what is happening, no matter the pressure we're getting from Africa or anywhere. We still keep focus and hope for a better future, right?
Yeah. That's a beautiful way to put it. And when you speak of the energy we represent, things are going bad sometimes. You gotta let life be and bring that energy.
Yes.
So in that sense, I feel you, bro. I feel like I also try to live to that expectation. But also, what do you think is missing in terms of support for African music? Because while you're teaching people all this energy, I do know from experience, I was told, oh my God, you're too energetic. You're too this, when I just started, say, my other part of the craft here. But I felt like that was missing here. So if I ask you, in terms of the music you're putting out there, what do you feel is missing in terms of the support for African artists like you are here on the European market?
First of all, it's I would say people supporting the African artists. Like in Denmark, for example, it's quite difficult for the audience to give you a chance, but only if you prove yourself very well. And you cannot prove yourself to people when they don't give you
a chance.
Years, So that's the thing. I remember when I started, it was quite difficult, but now everything is actually going smoothly. I'll put it that way, because compared to when I started, it's growing. So much now. Secondly, in the Western world, they have like a well-organized entertainment industry. They have a union that covers you and can help you in terms of anything, and you just need to apply or ask for it. Compared to where we come from, you have to do everything yourself. So that's the bright side to the things that are missing. There's a union to help you get through it. But do you feel like you have enough stages? Do you have, people might not come through, but are there enough opportunities for Afro? Are there stages for Afro? Are there events for Afro? Right now it is don't feel cornered. If you have the opportunities, maybe there's another Afro artist who's like, oh my God, I don't have it. No. Yeah. That's true. But right now it's beginning to come, the Afro stages or Afro thing, because compared to where I started, there wasn't at all. At all. No, and then there were only like few people who started doing this Afrobeat events, and now you could see like there are so many people who wants to be involved in an Afrobeat thing now. The likes of Kenuba. Yeah, exactly. And he's one of the pioneers of the Afrobeat here in Denmark. And the other thing is that even those who are doing this Afrobeats, they don't want to give you the chance at all unless you prove yourself to them, right? Yeah. So I think in the beginning it was difficult. Yeah. And right now I would say it's okay, because I had to prove myself, and now they could see like, okay, this is what Regi can actually do. Yeah, there's light at the end of that tunnel. Exactly. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I guess we might as well expect collaborations with you and maybe some artists here. It doesn't have to be Afro. I'm working on it. Are you? Because that's where I'm going. Have you collaborated with any artist it might be African, it could be outside of the Afro bracket, or maybe living here in Europe? Have you any collaborations that we know? I did Agidi with Ajibi. Is from France. So he's French. He's French. Oh. Yeah. Je parle un peu français. Do you speak French? No. So it's just on the song. You don't even know what he's saying on the song. Well, he explained. I thought he's there saying, this artist is very stupid. Don't mind me. What? He could be there insulting you, and you'll hear, I have a collaboration.
No.
And the song, on the charts, the song is actually the number one. I'm just surprised too.
This is amazing because I was thinking, how are you able to bridge the gap between the market you're trying to get into with your culture? And I feel like collaborations is actually one of the things. So
exactly.
If it's the number one, you're doing a great job, man.
Thank you.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get into another break, and that's exactly the song you're going to listen to. What is it called again?
Agidi.
What does Agidi mean?
Agidi means...
Shut up.
No.
What does Agidi mean?
Agidi means stubborn.
Oh.
Stubbornness.
We know who is stubborn in the room right now. You must be it. Yeah, one itty mini money, you're it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a remix, and who are you featuring again?
REGIBLACK
from
France.
All right, representing two African kings. It's a remix. Get up because you're gonna love it. We'll be back in a minute. Don't touch that dial.
Slow down, Remy.
Speaking of Agidi, for me, there's that part where they say, oh, Remy. What do they say?
Oh, Remy. Agidi, Mashi, Agidi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear, oh, Reggie. Agidi.
It's also Yoruba.
What does Oremi?
Oremi means my friend.
Oh.
Take it easy. Don't be stubborn.
Oh.
Yeah, you're beautiful. We know you and you know you're beautiful. Just let us in.
Right.
Give us a chance.
Right. So it's like, baby, calm down.
Yeah,
calm down. We get it.
We get it.
Yeah, okay.
Give us the chance.
Be humble. Sit down. I like it. That's a good way to tell people to be humble. So everybody be crazy around me. I'll be like, relax, girl. Agidi. Wait. Say, oh, Remy. Agidi. Washe Agidi. You guys, we are almost coming to the end of this particular spotlight edition where REGIBLACK is our star. And I hope you take an opportunity to check out his music. And of course, you will not regret it. It's worth your time. Afro is taking over the world. No joke. No
true.
joke.
That is true. That is true.
Everybody wants to be Afro or listen to Afro.
Or put Afro in the songs too.
I love it. I love it. Now, while we're coming to the end, of course, there's some few questions I was specifically asked to ask you.
All right.
So better buckle up because maybe you're going to sweat a little bit.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Two of our last questions. One, we want to know this journey that you've broken down in a few words. Where do you see this journey going for you in 5-10 years? Where do you see REGIBLACK? Do you have a future, or after here you're packing your bags?
Definitely not.
No. Okay.
You know, in the next 5 to 10 years, I expect myself to be one of the best and the biggest Afrobeat artists in Scandinavia. Mm-hmm. You know, because I right now, like I said, I am trying to like grow from the stage I am today to the next stage and to the next stage, and I expect good result from myself, you know. And I believe in myself, and I believe in what I do, and I believe in my audience. So I know that we will all get there.
Yeah.
You know, it takes time to time.
And the first step in everything, I feel like, is within.
Yes,
if you have it within, if you believe it from within,
yes,
the rest will always just fall in place.
True.
Yes. When it doesn't work here, I'm becoming a motivational speaker. But before I do, I just want to know if there's any piece of advice you have for somebody who is just breaking into this kind of genre right now. Afro, I feel personally the struggle is real.
Yes.
So maybe there's people with talent and they are feeling like, okay, I'm lacking stage. Like you said in the beginning, the challenge was there was no stage, there was no events, there was no basic opportunities, you know. So there's probably somebody with talent, but they lack some of those things. So what would you tell that person listening right now?
I would say that consistency is one of the things. You know, do not give up. Keep doing what you love doing. You know, and don't do it for the wrong reason. If you're doing it for the wrong reason, you're gonna pack your bags.
The wrong reason? Just give me one wrong reason.
Some people do it for money.
Ooh, don't you do it for money? What do you do it for? Just one of your reasons.
I love music.
For the love of music. So
I love music.
Love is key. Okay.
So we know we all need money, you know, but from the start, I would say you should do it for the fact that you love doing it.
Yeah.
Even though people listen to you or do not listen to you, just continued.
Yeah.
But when you keep continuing, people notice that, whoa, this guy has been doing this for quite a long time, and then they give you the listening ear. You know, and from there your spotlight comes. You know, you just, the door opens for you.
Yeah.
And then get to a point where you can say, okay, now I've done too many free stuff. I didn't do anything. Now I want to do. I need money now. So, you know, because then that's you reap.
That's the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, if you are struggling with the craft, here is that piece of advice. Chew on it, think about it, and make your decision while you have that at the back of your mind. While I am about to let Reggie go, I want you to tell the world one thing about yourself that you want the world to remember you for from today. Just one thing. Me, I'll tell you one thing about you. Do you want me to tell you one thing about you? I could tell the world one thing about you. Do you want me to tell the world one thing about you?
Just tell me. Let me.
You want me to go for it?
Yeah, you go for it.
All right. One thing you can always expect about Reggie Black is that he is going to laugh.
That's true. It is true.
I mean, where's the lie? I just said it's like I pressed a button. It's like you have a laugh button. That's the. So we agree. Do we agree?
Well,
do we agree?
I'm very. There is a truth in it. I'm very simple. I'm very friendly. I am. I think I always keep a smiling face.
That's amazing. That's amazing, bro. Keep it going like that. The world is full of a lot of shit, and if you've got a smile in your face, if you've got a light in your heart, nothing will ever take the world or the light from within away from you. Thank you, Reggie, for stopping by.
Thank you too for having me.
We are just gonna close it off with a track that is your latest. That's Kolo.
Yes.
And the one thing that stands out for everybody is, can I be what?
Can I be a prisoner for life?
Let's go.
Till we meet in another life.
Not me, I'm sorry.
Can I be a prisoner for life? Till we meet in another life. You can play any day or night. Never leave you out of my sight. And you never give me mine, you never give me gold. You never give me mine, you never give me gold.